Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back here to review some 2023 Asia Cup Super 4 semi-final. Winner, you go through to play India in the final on Sunday. The loser, which has ended up being Pakistan in the end, they will pack their bags, they will go home, they'll go to the airport, they'll have a few meals, have a few drinks, and think about how they've blown an opportunity to have a big Pakistan-India Asia Cup final, which would have been pretty special, not just for the content, but for cricket as a cricket neutral fan. But you know what? I'm sorry, Pakistan. If you're a Pakistan fan, you probably won't want to watch this because this is going to be a lot of celebrating Sri Lanka and eating my own words of what I said about Sri Lanka in my predictions video. Yeah, I'm not going to bring it up. I might do a little YouTube short of it at some point in the next few days. But I did predict that Sri Lanka would not win one game this entire tournament. So look, you know what, we can't get them all right. Sometimes you end up looking like Akash Chopra, and sometimes you look like Matthew Hayden. You just, you know, you can't have the best of both worlds. And yeah, not my finest hour, but hey, we're just going to jump straight into this one. So if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and make sure you comment down below all of your thoughts on this one in what was comfortably the best match of the tournament so far. Had a bit of this, had a bit of that, bit of rain, bit of DRS, Lewis, Duckler, fucking Lewis system stuff. Only the 42 overs in the end, but thankfully the rain didn't affect it too much. They played on through a fair bit, which was good to see. And just shout out to the Sri Lankan pitch staff, the fucking, what do you want? The ground staff, that's what we call them. Shout out to all the ground staff there. I mean, the job they've had to do working through a damn tsunami and a tornado this entire tournament has been incredible. So hopefully we get a successful final. And yeah, shout out to them. Also, there is one more game still to be played. India versus Bangladesh tonight. For some fucking reason, I don't know why the Asia Cup works like that, but it's interesting stuff that India, Sri Lanka will play in a final, but we're still just going to play Bangladesh versus India in a random game. Anyway, all right, moving on. That's just how the fixture works. Player of the match, Kusal Mendis, 91 of 87 rocks. Yeah, I mean, shout out to him. He's the only reason Sri Lanka were able to make those runs at the end, chase it down and get, well, really, it would have been nice to see him out there finish it off in the nervous 90s again for Kusal. It sucks, but he's having a really good tournament. He's having a really good year and was the main reason his team were even able, at the end with the tail, to chase this down. So, yeah, just big ups to the man Kusal. And, you know, one of my favourite Sri Lankan players, I meant to say, I'll let that out. Favourite players of all time from that Sri Lankan team. All right, Pakistan, gee whiz. You know those days where you just can't speak? I'm having one of them. All right. Shafiq, 52. He actually did set the tone really early for Pakistan. Got off to a great start. 52 off 69. Very funny. But no, just a great knock all around. Fakhar Zaman. Yeah, no, Madishan doing a little bit of carnage early. Babar Azam just got one of the quickest stumpings to get rid of the Pakistan captain. Kusal Mendis. There's no... He could have gotten man of the match off that one stumping, to be honest. He was looking like prime MS Dhoni behind those fucking stumps right there. Just flicked them off in half a millisecond. I didn't even have time to blink, and the man Babar was on his bike ready to walk out. So, yeah, just massive wicket. And that shows if you're switched on and you're a keeper, you get so many opportunities like those that you just a split-second decisions, and hey, Kusal was on top of it, and he also did take a ripping catch a bit later on. I think it was this one off Shadab Khan. He took like this one-handed grab, and it made me feel things inside. It made me feel very good. Yeah, all right. Mohammad Rizwan. I mean, look, if Pakistan got over the line, he would have been my man of the match. Just played a sensational knock there for Pakistan, and really, they needed it big time because they were threatening to fall apart there for a moment. You just didn't know where the runs were going to exactly come from, but thankfully Rizwan and then Iftikhar Ahmed was out there to kind of like settle it down. But yeah, he played some beautiful shots, did Rizwan. And there was, great catches here. This was great caught and bowled from Paddy Rana, Thikshana. Oh, this was the one. I think this was the delivery that was just damn playable. Yeah, and then it spins away. Yeah, oh my God. And just bowled him, and it was a absolute peach, Mahesh Thikshana. You guys know we've been on that fan club for a while now, so yeah, this one feels good. He did look quite injured last night, though. He did look pretty sore, and he did not. No, he bowled 9 overs in the end, so that's, he did bowl the most for the team. So hopefully nothing to worry about going into a final, because he's one of their most important players. Without Hasaranga, he's their main guy, their main spinner, in my opinion, with Walalaj, of course. All right, where are we up to? Mohamed Harris. No, I already spoke about that. Nawaz, he got bowled. We spoke about him. Iftikhar Ahmed. Healthy runs late, very healthy runs. I mean, this is his role in the team, to roll the arm over and then to get some late runs. So 47 off 40, had a really good last over as well. Shadab Khan, we spoke about you, got just one of the greatest catches of the tournament by Kusal Mendez. It was sexy, and then Afridi, inspirational. All right, into the bowlers. Madushan, 2 for 58 off 7, standing up big. Bowled really well, I thought. It can leak a few runs here and there, but you're not really going to punish him for that. Mahesh Thikshana, 1 for 42 off 9. That's some of the greatest bowling figures of all time. Shanaka, the skipper. Gee whiz, I tell you what, I like Shanaka. He's a great player, but gee whiz, he's not having a good tournament at all. He's not doing much with the ball, and he's done pretty much piss all with the bat, so would like to see him stand up in a big final on Sunday and just, inspire the Sri Lankan team. Walalaj, whatever you want to damn call him, 1 for 40 off 9, economical, and, he's got some just X factor about him, really, doesn't he? Paddy Rana, 3 for 65 off 8. The CSK legend himself, he's getting just better with every game he plays. De Silva, none for 28 off 6. So, look, just an all-round pretty solid performance both ways in that first innings. You put 252 on the deck in 42 overs. You feel reasonable about that. Like, Sri Lanka do have, of course, a dangerous batting lineup, but you're not feeling threatened like they're going to chase it down in 32 overs. In saying that, they did get off to a decent start. So, let's get into it. Pathum Nissanka, caught and bowled. It was a nice caught and bowled by Shadab Khan, but he's gone for 29. Kusal Pereira, damn it! Too slow out the blocks, Kusal. You gotta move quickly. He did actually get a good start. 4 fours for the man. He's pushing 50. He still looks good out there, though, so that's all that matters. Kusal Mendez, as we know, player of the match. It was just inspiring, incredible, and yeah, Sri Lanka, you should just get down on your hands and knees for this man and just say thank you very much, because he just played one of the better knocks of this tournament so far. 91 off 87, 8 fours and only the 1 6. So he's running hard in between wickets the entire time, and did have some big moments late as well. So yeah, big ups to the man Kusal. He's always smiling. He's always looking happy. He's always cracking jokes. That's what I love about him. Sadira Samawikarama. Try and say that name 5 times in a row very quickly. 48 off 51. Again, actually played really a nice knock. Couldn't go on with it and get that 50. He was out of his crease from like here to bloody Bangladesh away. I'm like, mate, we've seen this too often this tournament. The ball is beating them past the bat so often. And I don't know if it's because the pitch has a bit of moisture in it, so it's, zipping through the pitch a little bit quicker or something like that. But we've seen some really bad stumpings this tournament, haven't we? Gee whiz, it's like, sometimes it's just better to stay in your crease. Asalanka, my friend, my man. Match-winning knock in the end. Of course, Kusal did the heavy loading early, but Asalanka, man, I mean, just the composure under pressure late to play some shots. You have to get a bit lucky here and then with a few edges, a few lucky shots that go for 4, but it was a quick outfield. He made it look good, and stood up when his country needed him the most, so shout out to him. Shanaka, I'm going to move past you because you're just upsetting me. You're the captain. They need more from you. You need to stand up, all right? Because if you can put on a nice 35 runs and take a wicket or 2, this team's hard to beat. So just, helps. Everything helps. Dahananjaya, I think it is, or, either way. De Silva, he goes for 5. Walalagi, he's gone for a golden egg. And then there was pressure late. There was so much pressure late on Sri Lanka that Pakistan had just switched the game back into their favour. And I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous last night. I was watching this and I'm like crossing my fingers just for a good result or something, but my nerves were through the roof. I'm not even gonna lie, and I didn't really care what the result went either way. And yeah, Sri Lanka, I think they needed a good 49 off 48 deliveries at one point, got to about 30 off 29, and you're thinking, should still walk it in from here. And then they need about, I think they lost the wicket of, let's go to it. Who was it? It was De Silva. Well, yeah, so they lost 3 in a row, like in this kind of one period after Shanaka, De Silva, Walalagi, and then Madhushana a little bit later on. But gee whiz, 2 wickets back-to-back under pressure. You're feeling the heat. And then they needed about 6 off the last 2 deliveries. You get that little edge that goes through the slips for 4. And then they run a hard 3 off the last ball to pretty much just seal that one up off the last ball. Gets his... Oh, he didn't even get his 50 in the end. I thought Asalanka ran 3 off the last ball to get his 50, but maybe the scorecard just, he didn't care about writing it down, I guess. But you know what? We're going to give you a 50 in my books, and we're going to put that in the stats. So, hey, just an all-round... This is what you ask for in ODI cricket. When people say this format's dying, show them this game, because this was just an incredible display. And yeah, let's jump into the Pakistan bowlers. Obviously, no Rauf, no Naseem Shah. There's not much you can do about that. It sucks, but yeah, I mean, they're 2 of their best bowlers with Afridi, so it sucks. But they do have good backups. Zaman Khan's in there, Wasim Jr., but yeah, it just didn't turn out how they would have wanted in the end. They did get... I don't know. They just didn't have an all-round bowling performance. Like, they didn't bowl that well. Afridi was pretty good. Takes 2 poles, of course. You know, he wasn't having a great bowling game until he took 2 wickets late. Zaman Khan, none for 39 off 6. Wasim Jr., none for 25 off 3. It's just leaky everywhere. Nawaz... was probably they're actually only economical. What am I talking about? Economical. I'm going to edit that out. None for 26 off 7. Shadab Khan, 1 for 55 off 9. I tell you what, the man Shardy, he's getting absolutely carded this entire tournament. He takes a big caught and bowled, but yeah, he's leaking a few runs. Iftikhar Ahmed, 3 for 50 off 8. Actually had a really good game there, did Iftikhar. Jumping into the rest of the tournament, of course, just before we cap off here, we'll touch on the few games that are still to play out before the final. India-Bangladesh, for some reason, again, tonight. Am I going to watch it? Yes, I'm going to watch the game. Am I going to review it? I might. If something interesting happens, you know, if Tilak Varma plays, that'll be fun. If Krishna plays, that'd be fun. I don't know, can they fly over Rinku Singh to play? I'd like to see that. Jaiswal, can he somehow get in there? I don't know, I don't want to watch the same thing. Like, with all due respect to Bangladesh, come on, guys. Like, come on. I know, come on. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to go there, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a nothing game for India. It is what it is, though. That's just how the fixture works. And then the big game, the final, on Sunday, 7:30 p.m. my time, doesn't change. 13th game, down there at Colombo, at Virat Kohli's 3rd home, I want to say. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting finish here. Hopefully the rain stays the F away. But yeah, that's Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka through to the final. Pakistan packing the bags on their way home, maybe on Babar's private jet. They might stop by Zimbabwe first. Hey, I hope we all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.